We all know how difficult it is to get new and newer clients. In this video, I'm going to discuss with you how to activate your inactive clients who are not giving you business or who are not interacting with you for a while. Hello everyone, I'm Shobhit. I'm a fin-based growth expert on a mission to help 1 lakh insurance advisors to diversify their business into mutual funds. So before diving into the strategy, let me define for you whom I think are the guys or the customers or the investors who we define as an inactive. So the definition for me and what definition I would like you to consider is in case your client has not interacted with you or has not invested with you either through lump sum transaction or through SIPs for the last 3 months, we need to consider those customers and investors as an inactive. So, or in case you have organized any events and they have not participated, they are not responding, then also we need to consider them as an inactive customers or investors. So what should be the strategy which I can suggest you? Let me share with you. The first and most important thing which you need to do is you need to segment your inactive customers. Why? Because we cannot give the same treatment to everyone. Everyone has their own perspective, they have their own likings, they have their own understanding. So I would like you to consider segmenting your inactive customers also, just like you are segmenting your active customers. So the starting point could be an age bracket. So the younger 25 to 30, you can segment one, 45 to say 55, you can segment other, and so on and so forth. Then also you can segment on the employment basis. Those who are salaried, those who are in business, those who are in government jobs, those who are in private jobs. So that's criteria also you can use. And third, I can suggest you is you can segment them according to geographies. So say city based or the area based, say North Indian, South Indian, or Gujaratis or Marathis or Telugus. So like this, you can segment them so that it will be easier for you to give a preferential or a targeted communication to these guys who are not interacting with you. Let me tell you, if your inactive clients are activated, it is much cheaper because I and you know that how difficult it is to acquire new clients. So once you have segmented that, the first strategy which I would like you to consider is start your one-to-one sessions with them. It may be discussing their existing portfolio which they have not touched for a longer period of time. Say that you want to just discuss with them how their portfolios are doing, what action you have planned for them so that you can optimize their portfolio return. Other way in which you can interact one-to-one is, look, if they have any personal events coming up, birthdays, marriage anniversary, so all these reasons can be one of the reasons in which you can have a one-to-one engagement with them. Also, you can use an appreciation strategy in sense that if they are with you for more than a year, just call them and say, sir, you have been with me for more than a year or more than 5 years or more than 10 years. So it will also be helping you in starting the conversation again. So appreciation is one of the most important thing which we all human beings are aspiring for. So if you are appreciating their efforts, their endeavors, their work, then I think they will be able to engage with you on a better level. So this is the one-to-one interaction. You should be finding some reason to start interacting with them. And I would highly recommend that instead of delegating to somebody else, if you are in the owner of the business, I would like you to take this pain, start conversing with them so that you will be able to get a better response and better results. Besides that, I also suggest that you start organizing lot of live events and you should ask them to participate which is not related to the business. In sense, you can organize a tax planning session. This can also be targeted towards the end of the financial year because most of the customers and investors looking for a guided a methodology to plan their taxation and reduce their tax outgo. You can also plan some sessions regarding protection planning. So how much life insurance they should have, how much health insurance they should have, in case they are having, what kind of feedback you can give it to them. So this kind of sessions you can organize, which can be one to many, so that people will get engaged with you. You can also plan a session regarding estate planning, because in India, estate planning is mostly neglected. People are not looking actively to have a will and plan to pass on the assets to their next generation. So this all you can do, and this all should be a mix of virtual and live. So this all event should be planned in a virtual as well as a physical event. So if you are able to connect with them on a Zoom meeting, it will be much more easier for you. Now Google Meets have also been a good alternative to your Zooms, because those are cost free also. Then if possible in your area, in your vicinity, if there is not so much problem, you can organize a physical event also, where you can call people to discuss on the subjects. Now I can also give you some insights that most of the time we are so consumed to grow our business. Most of the activities which we do, it will be related to our business, so that we can educate them and we can mold them to give us more revenue. But in case we are in case we want to engage those who are not interacting with us, I would highly recommend that you do events, you do activities which are not related to the business. So you can call some yoga experts and organize one event. It can be virtual, it can be physical, so that those who are looking those kind of services, they can also get engaged, and that can also build a good rapport with your client. On the mental health, on the physical fitness sides, now people are more and more willing and more engaging on these kinds of activities. You can arrange a session regarding the higher education possibilities in various other non-traditional areas, so that people will come and explore those options also. Now foreign education has become a trend. On those topics also you can engage and get some professional from outside, and those can also be one of the kind where people will come and explore, and that will create a goodwill for you. So this is also one of the thing which I would like you to consider. Don't only look from the point of view that you should be engaging with them from the products or services which will help you in growing your business from the very beginning. Engagement with the client, the value which you are offering to the client is very important. And once you are able to show the value, the other ripple effect will also come into play. Now, at the last, I would like to discuss with you what you should not do. Don't overload with the information to your client. Now, what that mean? That mean that in case you keep on bombarding on the social media or on the emails to your client, that those who are not engaging with you, it doesn't help. First, we need to understand why your client is not engaging with you. And for that, you need to have either one-to-one or one-to-many sessions with your client, so that you can have an understanding why they are not engaging. But if you think that if our one-way communication of bombarding emails and social media graphics to them will help, I think that is not a good strategy. Okay, so don't do that. And in case you are able to resonate and interact with them on a personal level, I think we will be able to activate many of them. In case you like this content, I would like you guys to consider subscribing to our channel, hit the like button, share with your family and friends in case you liked it. And I am going to see you next again. Take care and God bless.